Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On the option. Now the toss. There he goes. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. And the Canes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air. It's back. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. The Groupers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run the option. Still on his feet at the 25. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll pull it on the read. Turning on the Jets. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Groupers look to keep this drive humming. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Groupers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run the option. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the option. Now the pitch. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
option right, trying to convert the third down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Canes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop for the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run from the shotgun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Here comes the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. On the run, it's Fletcher. Can't get him to the ground. Not quite so backed up after that play. He's out of bounds at the 12.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to throw, it's back. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He breaks a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
He'll ride his man on the option. Touchdown, Miami! Excellent pass by the back on the option. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. QB draw. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. the sticks on second down. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That back got thumped, and that happened fast. That linebacker got in there so quick.
And the most important thing for the back, when you see that coming, make sure that football is riveted to your rib cage. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the groupers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snags it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Groupers.
Number 7.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They go 83 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Back to throw, it's Beck. Pulls it in, it's Fletcher. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They're setting up the screen. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. The short hands, it's Lyon. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they they have all the momentum.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play. Now deep in the opponent's territory, the defense has just been dominant on this drive.
Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Playing the option men, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. The groupers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. The Hurricanes are stopped, but not before getting the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw. It's Beck. Quickly complete. Lots of running room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. create favorable matchups, and the angle route against the backer is a good way to do it.
Yeah, and especially if you're going to run man-to-man, that's hard. That's hard for a linebacker to run with a fast tailback. But if I can play a little bit more zone and stay in my zone and anticipate the quarterback throwing that route, makes it a little bit easier to defend in the future.
Here comes the offense on second down. Gonna look downfield again. That's caught. It's Fletcher. He's loose. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitz.
Looking for the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Powers through the defender. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Wide open spaces. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. And the groupers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Inside the 40. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Defense looks as if it's coming. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The groupers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Fight. Oh, a lot of space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be confident?
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. 2nd and goal, sack. 3rd and goal, a sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in the clutch.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia is running away with this one thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's back. Hauls it in. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. On the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back to him on the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. On the ground, it's Pringle. Got the first down and still on his feet. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Sheffield. At the 35, he's got room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. The Groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. He'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Right back to the well. Got the first down. Looking for more. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red red zone at the 19. And the groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The handoff, keep working on that clock. There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Fletcher. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Inside the 25. There he goes. Touchdown, Canes. And the pummeling has started.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season was real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The groupers headed quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds his man gun. It's Parrish. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's open on the right. Got room at the 35. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Groupers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Back to throw, it's Wicks. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
Miami, 35, 19.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the postgame.
Hits the afterburners. Touchdown, Hurricane. And the route is on.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense showing blitz here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Groupers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's back. Unleashes one. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. And the Canes are in the hurry up. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The groupers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chandler. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck